Caitlin Clark is going to be the best player in the W by the end of the 2025 season. I'm saying it right here, and I'm saying it right now. She will be the best player in the W by the end of the season.
Caitlin Clark is proving once again why she's a force to be reckoned with. New footage shows the Indiana Fever star pushing through intense training sessions, making it clear that her incredible rookie season was just the beginning. She's been in the gym almost every day, adding new moves to her game. Head coach Sohanie White didn't mince words. Clark is more determined than ever and ready to take the WNBA by storm. But it's not just about physical skills. In a recent interview with People magazine, Clark shared how mental toughness has played a huge role in her journey, from overcoming childhood challenges to shattering records in the league. Her dedication is unmatched, and she's gearing up to reach an entirely new level. Get ready, this is Caitlin Clark like you've never seen her before.
Oh my God, dude. Caitlin has truly got in her back.
Picture this, Caitlin Clark, fresh off a record-breaking rookie season, steps into the gym with head coach Sohanie White watching closely. The energy in the room is electric. We can still see the highlights in our minds, leading the WNBA in assists, smashing the three-point record, and setting an unbelievable 62 new league records. But something feels different. Is this the same Clark we saw last season? Her evolution is no accident. This off-season, she's been laser-focused on getting stronger, sharpening her shooting, and perfecting a deadly mid-range game. Every move is intentional, every drill designed for one purpose: total domination.
I know that you work really hard in the off-season. You said yesterday you're always trying to get better. What's the thing that you're working on in this off-season?
I think, honestly, besides the actual basketball skill part of it, I think getting stronger, that's what I'm focusing on. I'm in the weight room a lot, just building that strength. Obviously, it was hard going right from the college season to the professional season. You don't get to spend a lot of time in the weight room, so that's what I've tried to focus on the most here. And then, obviously, a lot of things on the court. I'm always wanting to get better, and that's kind of what drives me, and I love it. I love getting to do it, and I feel very fortunate that it's my job.
Caitlin Clark's transformation isn't just about getting stronger, it's about changing the game. Strength and conditioning experts say her added muscle isn't just for show. It's a game changer, allowing her to power through contact, absorb the WNBA's physicality, and finish plays like a veteran. She's already taken plenty of hits on the court, but now? She's built to take them head on. Imagine this, Clark still sinking deep threes with ease, but now she's also driving to the basket, absorbing contact, and finishing without losing her rhythm. That's a nightmare for defenders. And she's not stopping there. She's fine-tuning her shooting mechanics to make sure her added strength translates into even better balance and precision. She already shot 42% from the field last season, but with improved accuracy? The league should be worried. Then there's her mid-range game. Clark has always been known for her deep range and fearless drives, but now she's adding another deadly weapon, a smooth, consistent mid-range jumper. This makes her a true triple threat, unstoppable from beyond the arc, dominant in the paint, and now automatic from mid-range. Head coach Sohanie White sees the potential and isn't holding back. She calls Clark a high IQ player who has seamlessly adjusted to the pro level. But for White, it's not just about skill, it's about leadership. She's challenging Clark to elevate not just her own game but the entire team's performance. So what happens when all of these upgrades hit the court? We're about to find out. Clark's training is relentless, working on floaters, powering through contact, perfecting that signature step-back jumper. Every rep is a glimpse into the mindset of a player who refuses to settle. But this evolution isn't just physical, it's mental. Clark isn't just rebuilding her body, she's redefining her entire approach to the game. And that mindset? It's been years in the making. Let's rewind to her early years. Growing up, girls' basketball opportunities were limited, so Clark did what came naturally: she played with the boys. Not to prove a point, but because it was simply the best competition. Those childhood battles shaped her into the unshakable competitor she is today. Picture a young Caitlin weaving through defenders, dribbling past boys who doubted her skills. Her father coached the league, and there was even talk of her winning MVP. But not everyone was happy about it. Some parents weren't thrilled about a girl taking home the honor. Most kids would have crumbled under the pressure. Clark? She used it as fuel.
Caitlin Clark isn't just refining her game, she's revolutionizing it. She's been laser-focused on perfecting her shooting mechanics, ensuring that her added strength translates into even better balance and shot stability. A player who already shot 42% from the field last season was dangerous enough. But a Clark with improved accuracy? That's a nightmare for defenders everywhere. And then there's her mid-range game. Clark has always been known for her deep range and fearless drives to the hoop. But now she's adding another weapon to her arsenal. A smooth, consistent mid-range jumper. This means she's on the path to becoming the ultimate triple threat. Deadly from beyond the arc, nearly unstoppable in the paint. And now,
So where did Caitlin Clark's unshakable confidence come from? It all started at home. Her parents never set limits based on gender, they let her compete, struggle, and improve on her own terms. They didn't shield her from challenges or lower expectations. Instead, they gave her the freedom to test herself, to fail, and to grow. That kind of upbringing built a fearless mindset, one that has propelled her from backyard battles to breaking records in the WNBA.
I think that's what kind of drove me, and I failed a lot because people were older or people were better, and I couldn't stand that. And I think that's kind of what gave me that competitive passion and that fire.
Here's where it gets even more compelling. Clark's success isn't just about raw talent. Her secret weapon? Her mindset. In a recent People magazine interview, she shared a powerful insight. When I have failed, I've been confident in myself. Think about that. Most people let failure shake their confidence. Clark? She uses it as fuel.
I've loved playing basketball since I was a young girl, and that's not going to change. The biggest thing is just be myself and have fun. And if I do that, I think the rest is going to take care of itself.
Now, Clark is bringing that same battle-tested mentality to the WNBA. Can she keep that fire burning at the highest level? Every sign points to yes. She's spent her entire life proving people wrong, and she has no plans of stopping now.
Stephanie White is not taking a second away from getting in the lab and helping Caitlin Clark develop her game even more. Experience is the best teacher.
But the most inspiring part? Clark isn't keeping this mindset to herself, she's paying it forward. Her message to young athletes is simple, just be confident in yourself. Straight to the point, but from someone like Clark, those words mean everything.
It's our job then as coaches to continue to put them in positions to succeed, and our job as a franchise to put the pieces around them that will fill some of the gaps and fill some of the holes. And ultimately our goal is to win championships and to hang banners.
While Clark's mentality is a huge part of her success, there's another major factor driving her off-season improvement, Stephanie White. Can a new coach really transform an entire franchise? White is making it clear, she's here to maximize Clark's talents, push the Fever to their full potential, and build a winning culture in Indiana.
What's your approach when you're coaching greatness like that?
Yeah, I think first and foremost, just talking basketball, right? Just having general basketball conversations about what she's watching, what she likes, what are some of the things that what are some of her thoughts from, not just what the Indiana Fever have done, but from the game of basketball in general.
White's coaching philosophy is a perfect match for Clark's natural style. She believes in playing fast, giving players freedom, and creating a system where stars can shine. Sound familiar? It's exactly the kind of environment where Clark thrives. But what sets White apart isn't just her strategy, it's how she connects with her players. She didn't just step in and impose a system. Instead, she sat down with Clark and asked a simple but powerful question, what do you want to improve? Where do you see your game going? That kind of leadership, one that values collaboration, is the key to unlocking Clark's full potential.
We don't want our players to use their instincts and to play free. We want to make plays, not run plays, right? We want to have sets that give us certain spacing that we want, depending upon our rotations, who's on the floor, who we want to attack, what matchups we want to get to, how can we manipulate them. So we'll have certain play calls that just give us space to operate. And then whichever play we make, whichever pass we make determines, one of three actions that our players can read from. And so really giving them the freedom to play within a system.
But some skeptics still ask, can White balance Clark's growth while developing the entire team? Her track record says yes, without a doubt. In 2015, during her first stint as a WNBA head coach, White led the Fever to the finals. Then, with the Connecticut Sun, she turned them from contenders into true title threats in just 2 seasons. White isn't just here to coach, she's here to win.
No, Stephanie White is a player's coach because she actually played the game. And not only did she actually play the game, she played for the exact same uniform Caitlin is playing for today with the exact same number. This, my friends, is going to be one hell of a 2025 season.
White also sees the bigger picture when it comes to Clark. She knows Clark has adapted to the WNBA quickly, but now, it's about more than just stats and highlights, it's about leadership. White's goal isn't just to develop a superstar. She's shaping the face of a franchise, a player who will define the Fever for years to come.
Started watching Caitlin Clark when she was in the 8th grade when I was at Vanderbilt. And then I called a lot of her games in college when she was at Iowa. And so I've really watched her continue to learn and grow, and I have great relationships with her college coaches and had multiple conversations with them throughout the course of her career about what the next steps would be, right, and what the next level would be.
So how does Clark's evolution fit with Indiana's current core? That's where things get really exciting. Kelsey Mitchell, a two-time All-Star with one of the quickest releases in the league, is a perfect match for Clark's playmaking. Aaliyah Boston, the 2023 Rookie of the Year and a dominant presence in the paint, gives Clark a reliable inside target. And Lexi Hull, a versatile defensive specialist, adds even more balance to the lineup. With this group, the Fever aren't just building a team, they're building a contender.
These players got great experience in the playoffs this year. They're all hungry to grow and hungry to improve and hungry to be coached and hungry to win. And when you have 3 foundational players and your big 3 that have that mindset, have that mentality, and great things can happen.
The pieces are falling into place. Clark's vision and pinpoint passing will create endless scoring chances for Mitchell. Her ability to break down defenses will give Boston more room to dominate in the paint. And now, with her improved mid-range jumper and added strength, Clark herself will be even harder to guard, forcing defenses to pick their poison and opening up space for everyone around her. But the Fever didn't stop there. They retooled the roster with key veterans, Natasha Howard, DeWanna Borner, Sophie Cunningham, and Sydney Coulson. These additions bring versatility, defense, and championship experience, the exact ingredients needed to take Indiana all the way.
Now ask for that MVP trophy. I don't know who do the damn voting, but I'm telling you right now, Caitlin probably is finna win by a landslide. I see Caitlin averaging 25 to 30 points this season.
And the basketball world is taking notice. Analysts are starting to whisper about the Fever's potential to become a true powerhouse. Fans can already imagine MVP chants echoing through Gainbridge Fieldhouse. But this isn't just preseason hype, it's the foundation of something real. The Fever are no longer just a young, rebuilding team. With Clark leading the charge and White orchestrating the system, Indiana is gearing up to challenge the WNBA's elite.
I'm not one of those coaches that is going to be set in her ways. Not one of those coaches that isn't, I'm willing to try new things.
And here's where it gets even crazier. Some experts believe Clark is on pace to put up numbers the league has never seen before. There are real predictions that she could average *** 23 points and 10 assists per game *** next season. If that happens, Clark won't just be a rising star, she'll be on her way to becoming an all-time great. With a new season on the horizon, the WNBA is buzzing. Will Clark take another leap and redefine what's possible for a second-year player? Will Indiana's young core and veteran additions come together to create something unstoppable? One thing is certain, Caitlin Clark isn't just here to play. She's here to take over. And we're all about to witness history, one game at a time.
With the new tangible, she just put in her bag. Caitlin's going to be unguardable. And if you do try to box her in like you did on the Christie side, guess what? You're going to open up the whole court. She's going to be an assist distributing machine.